Got $5. What am I going to do with it? Hey, I think I'm going to check out the Star Wars movie. That was the most exciting movie I've ever been in. It's changed my whole mind about everything. I mean, I got so much like Star Wars paraphernalia. It's changed my life. I mean, you got to get this book. It's changed me so much. I think I'm going to put the ministry on hold because I want to become a Jedi warrior. That's it, a Jedi warrior. I'm so excited. Wow, this is great.
Live from Lakeshore Camp in Coburg, Ontario, it's the Late Night! Need some fun in your diet? You've come to the right place. Better than a trip to the Big Apple. More excitement than a ride at Canada's Wonderland. You've got Late Night with your host in the role of Obi-Wan Kenobi, guardian of peace and justice, who will cut down any opponent with his lightsaber. Your host for the week, Dave Mills. And in the role of the mysterious and sinister Darth Maul, who wreaks havoc on all Jedis, co-hosting all week from the big city of Toronto, Matt James. Now from the city, where you still need a government permit to buy an English muffin, your host for the week, let's welcome to the stage, Dave Mills.
Hey, good evening, folks. I know that you're shocked. You're going, what was that? I just want you to know that some of you have been saying, oh, you never had a show before. Well, guess what? I did have a show, and it was one of the top 10 shows in all of the world. Maybe not. You're going to be loving this show tonight. Hey, Vicky, Lynn, Marie, Piedette, Joey, Jonathan, Chris. Congratulations for coming to the show. Now, I just want to explain a few things. You might have noticed that we're short on like our editing space because of the way things are. We even are not even allowing my old co-host to come in because we don't really like him. If you're watching this and you're saying, boy, Dave, I didn't know that you had this show. Neither did I. But hey, it's amazing what could happen. So without further ado, we're going to get into this show. But I do have a few disclaimers because there's always a disclaimer. There's some of you who are not even on here yet, but some of you have been making some really disparaging comments about my jokes and saying, oh, you're not that funny, you're not that funny. Listen, you haven't hurt my feelings. I'm okay, because I know I'm funny. I mean, anybody looking like this is got to be funny or something. I do have a couple things I do want to get off my chest. If you live in any type of stock, like wood stock, any stock, monkey stock, chicken stock, gravy stock, Travis stock, I don't know where stock. We don't need to hear any of your comments tonight, okay? So I just really want to make that clear. Any type of stock where you live, I don't want to hear any comments from you tonight. You're probably going to anyway, but I just want to get it off my chest. If you live in any type of stock, okay, any type of stock, no comments, okay? Keep it to yourself. Even though you won't, I'm trying to help you right now. Because it won't work. We're going full out tonight. We're going to have some fun. Well, at least I will. Starting us off tonight, there's some people, take it easy. You're going to be fine. I didn't bring you any pancakes, Tony. Iris King. Iris King's been throwing tomatoes on my wall, virtual tomatoes, and I've been trying to get over it and not taking it too personally. But she had the nerve to send me jokes and says her jokes will make this comedy routine tonight stand up. So, hey Tara, good to see you. Iris, I'm going to tell these jokes on your behalf, and you guys who are watching this, even when you watch a rebroadcast, when you watch this, you can like go and say, you know, hey, it was good or not, eh? I don't know. That towel's tight already. My head is hurting. Anyway, so here's some Irish jokes. You don't have to like them, but I'm telling them for her because she's a chicken. How do you find Will Smith in the snow? You look for the Fresh Prince. Yeah, Iris, good job. Iris number 2. How does Moses make his coffee? He brews it. He brews it. Another dumb joke from her. A little comment. You don't need a parachute to go skydiving. You need a parachute to go skydiving twice. Wow, that was really... Hey, Eddie, good to see you. Don't tell your wife you're watching this. She might get upset. And the last Iris comment or joke says, Paraline lines have so much in common, it's a shame they'll never meet. Yeah, Iris is not holding anything up, even yours. So thank you, Iris. A friend of mine, David Rollinson, gave me a story to tell. So I'm going to tell this story. A guy is driving along a farm road and he sees a 3-legged chicken running alongside of the cart, 40 miles an hour. He thinks, wow, let's see how fast he can go. So he steps up to 55 miles an hour, and when all of a sudden the chicken just takes off and he turns into a farm. So he's curious, so he decides that he wants to go into the farm and asks the farmer if he's seen this 3-legged chicken. So he finds the farmer and he says, hey, did you see this 3-legged chicken? And the man says, yes, he breeds them. So asking why, because he's curious, the farmer says, well, he, his wife, and son all like to have a chicken leg, so they decided to breed 3-legged chickens. The man says, that's amazing. How do they taste? The farmer says, I don't know, says the farmer. I never caught one. Never caught one. Get it? Never caught one. Well, tonight, there's a reason why I'm wearing the turban. You see, little did some of you know that back in the day, I used to be called Dave Magnificent. They called me the Great Sage, the one who can, gather all sorts of mysteries and people that, would be stumped and stupefied by questions I had the answers to. So tonight, I have answers. And as you can see, a child of 4 could see that these envelopes have not been touched. They've been hermetically sealed. They've been sitting on a porch in a mayonnaise bottle in like some stock place, a stock out west in Western, Ontario somewhere. It's been on that porch for 3 days. It was sent. They were supposed to send other things, but they didn't send things. Like they were supposed to send cookies. I'm just saying. But, we got over that. We're not upset anymore. But we've got the answers to the questions you want to know. So here we go. Yes, I was also the Banana Man. I was also Late Night, and I'm also Dave the Magnificent. So here, I need complete silence as I go to work. So please, everybody be quiet. Please be silent. I need mucho silence. So here we go. Peter Pan. Peter Pan. Peter Pan. What do you use to fry a Peter? What do you call to fry a Peter? Number 2, cyclone. 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 What do you call the clone of a guy named Cy? I love it. I love it. Number 3, HR Block. HR Block. Name one guy who's rich after April 30th. After the 30th, tax season. Oh boy. Next one. Rosy red cheeks. Rosy red cheeks. What you get when you squat on a rosy red fire? You're not laughing? May a camel with a weak kidney condition find your hope chest. That's what I think. The next one, Gatorade. 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 What does an alligator get on welfare? Gatorade. I have a real job. Actually, I have 2. This is not one of them. Supervisor. 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 Why am I saying them in 3s? I have no idea. Supervisor. What does Clark Kent wear to keep the sun out of his eyes? Superman, get it? Okay. Low fat. Low fat. And for the third time, low fat. Name an Asian diet doctor. Oh, I killed myself. And finally, tonight's last Stump Dave the Magnificent, the Sugarland Express. The Sugarland Express. And one final time, the Sugarland Express. What you call Hershey's Prune Kisses? The Sugarland Express. Yes. Okay, have a few dad jokes for you. Because some of you have been complaining, I need to hear dad jokes. So I've got a few dad jokes for you. Sorry, we're just getting tuned up for the big ending. What do you call an ambitious vegetable? What do you call an ambitious vegetable? Hustle sprouts. Hustle sprouts. Wow. Why was the dog sad after the relationship ended? Why was the dog sad after the relationship ended? He had a hard time getting Rover it. Rover it, get it? Yes. And finally, why was the cow afraid to cross the road? Why was that cow afraid to cross the road? He was afraid to brisket. To brisket. By the way, my buddy got me on the brisket. I love brisket. Okay, so some of you now, you're going, once again, you're sitting there going, did you ever do any commercials back in the day? So before we close, I have a couple, I want to show you an old, 2 little quick videos that we did commercials. You may or may not like them. But again, we're doing this in our made up studio. So please, say, it's a little ghetto. Well, hey, this is what it is. I'm not back at the main studios. But here's just a little taste of one of our first videos back in the day.
Hi, folks, remember me? I'm the guy that reviewed Skylark. And guess what? 1 year later, it's still running. And now I'm off to the Big Apple. I'm still on my way to the Big Apple. My Skylark died, but I got a ride from one of my friends. Oh. I made it! I made it to the Big Apple! For pure refreshment, nothing beats the refreshing taste of Mountain Dew. Kind of like these things we tried. Like cooking. Cooked it. Ate it. Made it. Like sewing. Knitted. Stitched it. Hemmed it. Cleaning. Washed it. Dried it. Stacked it. If you want to be cool like us, drink Mountain Dew.
Well, folks, there you have it. You thought that I was just teasing and just kidding. Yes, we did commercials back in the day. They weren't great, but they were funny. Okay, I'm just clearing this off so you don't hear any noise. So now some of you are going to be going, oh boy, it's really tough. Guess what? It's great. You smiled. Even if you didn't want to smile, you had to smile. This should make you smile. This just alone. Well, hey, want to make you laugh because it's tough. By the way, Iris, you can go back to the beginning after when I share this and finish it, and you can watch your jokes and how well they did. We didn't even get any remarks. Some of you that used to go to Coburg, or maybe you're going to watch this later, watch the rebroadcast because you'll see my opening for late night that we used to use back in the day. One of them. So look, Wednesday night, we're coming back with a new show. You can send in your jokes. You can send it direct messenger. You can send it any which way you want. And I will tell your jokes. I told Iris's jokes. I told Dave's jokes. And I told the magnificent Dave jokes. Not sure what show we're going to have, but we're going to have a fun show. And I just want you to know that even though we've had trouble with people from the stock, we will, persevere. We will persevere. And you know what? Oh, somebody said it's on too tight. I know it's squeezing, but I love it. Hey, everybody. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're staying safe. It's been a crazy time. Still a little bit of crazy times to go, but we're going to get through this. And hopefully if we put a little smile on your face, a little groan on your face, hey, we did our job. In fact, just one last thing. I've had people direct message me and say, you really need to work on your jokes. They're not that funny. How are you feeling about this? I'm feeling fine. I'm okay. My wife isn't, but I'm okay. Hey, everybody, have a great Sunday night. Have a great week. We'll see you Wednesday night, because Wednesday night we'll be back with our Late Night with Dave Mills Wednesday edition evening, and we'll have some fun stuff going for you. And you take care. Hey, Kathy, good to see you. Pierrette, it's not a large towel, but it hurts. And no more tomatoes. Blair, good to see you. Have a great night, everybody. Take it easy. And I'm not Aunt Jemima. Bye.